Okay, so this is a carburetor. And let me get a drink of water here. Sorry about the lighting, but I'm doing this just because I can. Okay, this is a tractor carburetor off of a 1948 FARMALL H. If you look at my other video, you can see the serial number of the FARMALL H. So you know it's a late model FARMALL H in 1948. This is the code you would use, 6212DB. Now I was... Damn trucks. I was trying to do a video a while ago. I also found this, 6213DA. I wonder if that's got dirt in there. But anyway, let me get to my point here. The carburetor was on the tractor. I bought it on the 15th, the tractor. On the 18th, I went out in the morning to start it, and it started fine. Later on in the 18th, I tried to start it, and it wouldn't start, wouldn't kick over. And today is now 9/26/2017, and the tractor still has not kicked over. Okay? It was leaking gasoline out from down here. It was leaking gasoline from the gas plug here, which it wasn't doing before. And it was leaking gasoline from right around here somewhere. I'm not sure if it was from there or from here. Anyway, on the 25th, I decided to take this off because I am going to buy me a new carburetor. I could repair this one, but I don't know crap about carburetors, so this is why I'm doing the video, so I know where all the parts go back at. Here is the carburetor I am going to buy. It's from Steiner Carburetor, or from Steiner, Steiner New Parts for Old Tractors. That's Steiner Tractor Supply, whatever you want to call it. Here's the carburetor I'm going to get. There is a code here for free shipping over $199. This carburetor costs $285. It will be about $287 total. That with that code. Also, on the website, you may want to notice there is a little instructional video when you press the green triangle here that will teach you a little bit about installing it. Okay, so I'm getting myself a new carburetor because I don't know nothing about carburetors, and that's why I'm doing this video, is because when I take all the parts apart, I want to know where they go back and all that type of stuff. So I will use this video as reference. Period. Damn it, I'm speaking in text speak. So here is the choke lever. This would be the bottom of the carburetor. This is the top of the carburetor. This is where your rubber hose would connect. No, I don't know what the rubber hose is for. I guess it's for the air intake or something. Like I said, I don't know nothing about carburetors. I've already loosened this screw. I have cleaned this by spraying in here and spraying in here with carburetor cleaner. By the way, this is the carburetor cleaner I was using. Carburetor and air intake cleaner. Sorry about the lighting, but it's nighttime. Super Tech. You get these from Walmart. Cost about $2. I've already loosened this screw. That was on my other video, which I had to stop because I'm dumb or something. Trying to figure out what else I need. This is a carburetor off of a 1948 FARMALL H tractor. So let's get the disassembly going. And no, I don't know what I'm doing. Again, that's why I'm doing this. So I am taking this off. And again, the code here, 6212DB. That's the code you are going to use on Steiner Tractor to get the part. I did notice that this was 6213DA. I don't know if that makes a difference, it being different. And apparently somebody has already taken the top off of this. You can tell by the screws there. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this screw. And I'm actually going to use this ashtray to store the parts because I had a problem the other day. Damn, ashes. Okay. I had a problem the other day. About 2 days ago, I took this plug out and I dropped the damn thing in the grass in my backyard and spent about 30 minutes looking for it. Because it's brass, it blended in with all the grass and stuff, the cut grass. So taking a screw out, I'm going to separate the top from the bottom first. And I'm going to show each part. Try to at least screw. And, you know, I should get a marker probably, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe I will separate the parts. Okay, that's going to be the top half. And, oh well. Okay, I thought there would be a screw on the other side, but instead there's a screw there and a screw there, so. By the way, all I'm using is a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. I think that's all I'm going to need. There's a washer on this one. There's the screw. There's a little washer with a split in it. Okay. And just so everybody knows, when I took this off, there was a gasket on this end. You know, oh, I left the gasket on the back of the truck. This is another screw here with the same little locking washer. Okay, now if I am right, this should separate now. So let's see what happens. And it is separating. Okay, so there's the float, and that's actually what I need to check out. And I didn't realize this, but I may need a pair of needle nose pliers. So we're going to skip this part for right now, and I just broke the damn I just broke the gasket for this, so it's an old gasket. There's the venturi right there. So let's go and disassemble this bottom part here. And I may have over tightened this screw here a bit. I don't know, but I'm told that that's not a good thing. So I'm going to take that, and the screwdriver is a little bit too big for this. Quite a bit too big. Somebody previously has used a larger screwdriver on this. I was moving this around by using a pair of pliers. Sorry about the lighting again. Now that is loose, and the end did appear slightly bent. trying to look with my eyes. The end did look like it was pushed down a little bit too far, and that's probably my fault. And I could be taking this all apart the wrong way. I am not sure. I did watch some carburetor videos, but I retained no information. The only information I kept was that you're not supposed to over tighten the brass parts. That was in there pretty tight, but it's coming out loosely. By the way, there's a view so you can see where things are at. And that is weird. This is not coming out. Oh, because it's tied on up here. Okay. That screw just came out. So there's that. There's the end of it, and there does appear to be a washer on there, and it is on there. It's just really stuck on. At least I think it's a washer. Okay, so now I guess this should come out. This is, I guess, the gas jet. Yeah, see that screwed into there. Looks like a slight amount of deformation in that one. Okay, and this one should just come out. It's under spring tension. And now the spring is loose from it. There's two more metal pieces in here, but I'm not sure how those escape. Maybe they tap out. I'm not fully disassembling this. I'm going to leave the butterfly valves in. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty much disassembled. I want to check this out here. It looks like there's a little washer or some gunk right in there. That almost looks like a washer there. I don't know, it's a lot of crud or something. I think it might be a washer though. Okay, so putting that back. Now we're going to this piece. Well, we're going to undo this screw. By the way, there's where everything is. Now, what I think's been going on, I think my float has been messed up, or something else was messed up. This screw is bent. Somebody has bent this screw. And it wasn't me. Because I never touched it. this one was unscrewing by hand, and you can see it's clearly bent. So put that over there. There's another screw right here. I think I'll try and mess with that here in a bit. I want to see about this. Float seems to be set at its proper level, but I'm curious about removing the screw. See, this is one of the things I would have had a problem with. So that ain't gonna work. Okay, well, we're going to take this venturi out. And by the way, this is the upper part. So let me show you here. And this is still pretty tight on here. Okay, there's the ledge on the venturi. Fits in there only way it can. This way will not fit. Improper. Square, circle. Circle can only go into circle. You know? And when this fits over the top of it, let's see here. Okay, so this is the top, or this would be the bottom of the venturi. Here's the bottom of this. There's the 621 dB. The square side. By the way, that number on there is 45118-D. 45118-D. Well, that's a little hard to see right there. Now, this end goes in, but it falls in. See that? But this end goes in, and it stops. See that? Stops when it's flush. The circle end goes in and falls through. Falls way down. Okay. Let's see here what else we got. Now, see, what the thing I need to do is test the float. These are the top parts or the bottom parts, whatever you want to use. And the problem is I need to get this little pin out here. I'm not sure where the pin goes. But instead I'm going to disassemble some of these other screws here. So here's a screw that's on the back. There's that. And see, and there's the other end there. Okay. Now we're going to disassemble this screw that's on the back. Just because. Well, I'm going to try, but my screwdriver is too big. So, you're going to have to give me a second, and I'm going to go out and get another screwdriver, and I'm going to press Pauserino here. Okay, I am back. Make sure that's going there. Yep. It's now 2:59 a.m., 9/26/2017. And I went out and I grabbed a pair of pliers, needle nose, and I grabbed my Harbor Freight screwdriver, 4-in-1 screwdriver, and I'm using the small end. Okay. Sorry about the angle of the dangle there. That screw is out. Oh God, I'm sleepy. Look at that. And it has a ridged area there. So I'll put that back in there. Okay, what else we got going on here? I don't see any more screws. There is this butterfly valve here, but I'm not going to disassemble that. There is a slight bit of opening on it. It doesn't close all the way, but I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. So let's see if we can maybe disassemble this. Well, that is turning a little bit, but I'm curious if there's a way that I can pull that out, because I think there is. Okay, this end has the clip end on it. This end doesn't. See right here, there's a slash. There's a slash here. And this end doesn't have that. So let's try it from this end and see if something pulls out. Yep. Get a better hold on that. Put it in another light so you can see. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Okay, this is in the top part. This is the pin. Let's see. Guess it doesn't matter which way. Here's the float, and I've got some weird stuff on here. I don't know if that's welding marks or what. Oh, I should have done the test on this. I'm going to try and do the test on this. Supposedly you can blow in there somewhere and the damn thing will tell you whether or not it's closing and opening the right way. So oh, that sucks. So I had that in there. Apparently you're supposed to be able to blow through here somehow, and the thing will operate in a operational manner. And you only had a very little bit to grab onto there to get this in. There we go. I pushed it in by hand. Okay, so they said somewhere you're supposed to be able to blow. No air escaping. Well, that's because I'm blowing in the wrong spot. Fuck it, I don't know. I forgot. Okay, pull that damn thing out again. Get in there. There's that. Float. And now there's this. Well, I'm going to unscrew these. There are washers on these. Remember, the split side goes away from the back end. This is the back end of it, where it would be touching against the tractor. This is the end that would be exposed to the air. As you can see, one side is painted, one side is not. The painted side was on the outside. The split end is on the outside. Two little screws, and they both have little tiny lock washers with them. Now I'm going to I guess attempt to unscrew this. And my luck is not working so well with that. Well, that was in there pretty good. There's a nozzle there. I don't know if that moves or not. Oh, it does come out. So I guess that just it just dropped in there, and it must be really corroded. There's some dirt and stuff that came out of it. Well, put that there. Put that there. As you can see, this was the screw that came out of there. And there does appear to be a washer here. The indentation side is facing downward, but that's because it was pressed on there for a long time. So there is a brass area here, which I guess doesn't come out. So, what I am going to do now, by the way, this is the one that when you turn this, it controls that butterfly valve. So what I am going to do, I am going to clean this. I'm going to test this. They say test it in hot water. So I will, I guess, find something to microwave some water in. Okay. Well, that's that for now, so I'm going to stop on that. It's now 3:09 a.m. Okay, I'm going to stop here for a bit. Okay, so 3:17 a.m., 9/26/2017. I did a little bit of carburetor cleaning on some of the parts here. And now I'm going to take this microwaved hot water and I'm going to drop the float in it. And I'm just going to see what happens by dropping the float. So there's the little lever. Let's drop the float. Now what I should be doing is pressing the float down. Now it's floating, so let's try a little press and see what happens. And see if anything escapes. And I am already seeing something on the end there, possibly. See you around. Okay, well, sorry, had to deal with something there. So this thing still hasn't leaked any air. And I thought it would have done that by now. So now that's leading me to wonder what the problem really was. So if my valve here is not leaking air and the damn thing was, I guess you could say, flooding, then something else was amiss. And it's still not leaking any air. Apparently it's a good float. So I'm gonna give it a little dry here, and then I'm gonna drop it in the cleaner. Okay, so that screws up my whole idea of what the problem was. So I'm going to take my hot water away. Actually, I'm just going to throw it out. And, well, let's see here. I guess I'm just going to continue cleaning. So, that's that. So, there's one more thing I found here. And let me throw my clothes back on. I did find a big ass chunk of rust or dirt, which I just discovered. I saw it there before, but I just noticed it right now. Right here. This was a huge deposit of rust or dirt or something. But I did let everything else pretty much clean out. Some stuff I didn't get, so I'm going to play around with that a little bit more, and then I'm going to reassemble this as best as I can. And of course it's raining outside. Okay. Okay, 4:37 a.m. just turned 4:37, 9/26, 2017, Tuesday morning. I am going to attempt to reassemble this. I'm not sure if I'm going to put the gasket on it since it's an old gasket. Well, let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm going to put this down first. Snug. Drop this pin in. I've tried to clean all the parts. I've tried to blow all the dust and grit out of different areas. And if I remember correctly, the slashed in here goes towards the front. So let's take this here. Okay, there, that one's in. And this one's in. Screw those down. Trying to let everybody see there. Just snug. And let's do this one. Make sure we got no parts left in there. Gonna go down on this one and get down far enough. We're gonna just make it snug. Snug and snugged up. Okay. Now we're gonna put the float in. Remember, the tab goes towards the top. Get off me, bug. Try this other side. Well, one side fit in easier than the other side. So, hold that in place. I'm giving it a little twist as I go in there. Now I'm going to grab the needle nose. And I'm going to go in. Remember, I am not a mechanic. Now, what could probably help with this is maybe a little bit of lube. But I'm not that worried about that right now. Just grab that right on the very end there and make sure I've got it pushed in. Now, I don't know where the hole is. So that does work. They said if you blow in this hole right here, closest to the float there, you can hear air. So watch. Listen. No air. Turn it so it drops. Yeah, you get a close-up of my whiskers. Okay. So, I think before I screw those screws in, I'm going to screw some other stuff in. This screw went in the top. Let's see, where did it go? Okay, this one went in here. Of course, I don't know how many turns it went in, but we're just going to screw it in. This was the ridged one. I'll take that back out so I can show you again. Oh, God. That one right there. That goes in there. So we're going to go back in. And I'm pretty sure this was flush up against there. Of course, you would look on a forum for the actual settings. So, where did I do with the other? Oh, there's the other piece over there. That sets up quite a distance. Look at that. That's a pretty good distance. Can't give you an exact estimation on that because I'm too tired. Okay. So, let's put some parts together on this one right here. And I did try to blow out all the orifices and everything else on this. So, I am a little confused on some things here. These two go in here. But before I put that in, I have to put this on. I do remember that. So, there's the 6212. So we're going to put this in there. Just drop it in. And then this screw right here is the one that goes on the end there. Remember, these are brass pieces, so you don't want to get them too overly tight. And I'm just going to snug it in a little bit. There. I just hand tightened it. There, hand tightened. Okay. This one right here with the spring. Okay, so which way did this go in? I think this went in here, but it's not going in, so that's improper. So it must be this one that went in here. By the way, here's this one here with the tapered end. There's the 6212. There's the other thingy there. This one went in here. Oh, just hand screwing it in. And I do not know how many turns that's supposed to be because I'm too sleepy. Okay, now this one right here, I believe. No? Where the hell does this go? I'm pretty sure this one goes right here because I remember the nut here being all twisted. So that must be a rubber gasket on there. So there's that. More little pieces of dirt I didn't get. I don't know what that is though. Maybe it was just always open like that. I don't know, but I'm about to fall asleep here. Oh, good. Oh, good. And I'm not able to get that in for some reason. There we go. It was a little tough at first. I am just hand tightening that. And we're going to put this one in. And it feels pointed. For some reason, I don't think this is right. And I'm really sleepy, so I'm having lots of problems. Actually, this is right. So, we're going to just tighten this one up just a little bit. There. Just until I felt complete resistance. You know, I never even thought maybe this needs to be lined up some way. I wonder if there's a way to line it up. Because you see, this has got little jets in it. Oh, that's nice. I forgot how this went. Oh, God. I know that there was supposed to be a way that you can find that out. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me see that again. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay, well. Whatever. I'm going to put this in here before I fall asleep. And we're going to screw this in, screw this in. Gonna screw it in. Snug. And that one right there. We're going to screw that in a little bit more. Let's just call that good. So, where does this one go? Well, it should go in the... Okay, so let's, inside. Oh, golly gee, let me see. That's there. Oh, Christ. Well, hell, I don't know where that one goes. See, that's why I did a video. It's exposed on the paint side. And no, it doesn't go there. No, I didn't put that in the wrong place. It's exposed on the... I think it goes right here. I don't know how I got that mixed up. Had that in the wrong pile. I'm going to unscrew it a little bit, make sure I get all dirt and stuff off of it. Okay. This one's bent. I should actually bend it back, but I'm too sleepy to care. I'm really tired. And I'm just going to do it until I feel more tension. Tension is because the damn thing's bent. So, technically this should be back together. By the way, there's another look at the float lever, so you can get an idea there. I'll show you from this side. The other thing they said was for you to check and see if it makes a wiggle. So join the two pieces up, and you hear it wiggling in there. It wiggles. Wiggles. Okay, so now where should I put the screws at? Should they be facing up or facing down? Okay, they should be facing up. So we got two with washers and one without. The one without goes by itself. The two with washers probably go over here, or maybe over there. Don't know whether I should put them up or down. I think I will put them like this. Going down. And I'm not sure if I got that one in there. Oh, they must be going in. And again, I didn't put the wash. Oops. Well, you know what I forgot? The Venturi. The Venturi, California. And as I said, it only goes one way. Idiot proof. And I'm going to put this back this way. Oh, golly gee. Whew, maybe I'll turn it around like that. I still got chunks of dirt and stuff on here. And that is so weird. It doesn't fit properly. And I'll put this one like this. This is probably how they're supposed to be, but I think I'll do them my own way. That way you can have pressure coming from both sides. Give that just a little bit looseness so I can tighten some of these up. Huh. I get the feeling these are two different uppers for this. I mean, I don't know, I'm half asleep. But it was pretty easy to put back together. Seeing you can't screw it in like that, so it has to be screwed in like this. Pieces don't match up though. That's what freaks me out. It's almost like they're two different pieces. You know, like they wasn't supposed to be together. This relationship wasn't supposed to happen. Snug. And make this one snugged up. Snugged up. And that's that. Looks like I've got it all back together. Got no pieces laying around other than the filter. I mean, gasket. Oh, God. So there we go. This screw, that screw, this screw, this screw. What they tell you to do is push these all the way down until you can't go no farther. I'm not even going to do it. I'm too tired. 6213DA, 6212DB, 6212, 6213. Huh, maybe they are supposed to go together. But it's weird, they've got weird casting on them because one overlaps the other one just a bit. Okay, well, I got it back together. That is a carburetor for a FARMALL H tractor, built in 1948. And I think I'll call it quits on that. 21 minutes.